Hi, it's Rockin' Robin. Welcome back. It's Monday, and today I'm going to talk to you about 5 items, actually 5 categories to sell on eBay that you can make huge profits. If this is your first time here, we have been selling on eBay for 20 years. We sell on eBay, we sell on Poshmark, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and we sell at the flea market. Now, we've been doing this a long time, and now I want to share with you 5 categories, 5 items that you can make a huge profit on eBay if you can find things for these. Stay with us. We'll be right back, and I'll tell you all about it. Welcome back. People always ask me all the time, so what do you sell on eBay? What do you sell on eBay? And I sell a lot of different things on eBay. I show a lot of different videos of items that I bought and sell. But there are 5 things that I consistently look for and consistently buy because I can make huge money on eBay from them. Now, number 1, you hear me say this all the time, video games. Video games and systems are big. You can do the consoles, you can do Wii, Game Boy, Nintendo, PlayStation, Genesis. Now, you can find a lot of video games. Now, I wouldn't spend more than $1 or $2 the most when you're buying video games, unless you're absolutely sure it's selling for a lot of money. But when you buy the systems, you can spend $20. You need to know a little bit about it, but the more you know about video systems, the more money you're gonna make. It's a great thing to specialize if you know anything about video games, and older video games are good, and systems. I've sold some, made $200, $300, $400 from the systems and a couple games with it. And you wanna have all the wires, you gotta make sure you have the wires, you gotta make sure you have some controllers if you need controllers, and different years. I mean, if you get some of the old ones, some of the originals, they're talking thousands of dollars. Now, those are rare, but you can find video games and systems almost every day that I go garage sailing. Somebody is selling either a video system, a video console, a Wii games, a Game Boy, something. Now, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg. You need to know what you're doing, but you can find them anywhere, and they're great items to sell, and some sell for a lot of money. Now, the second item, number 2, that I'm going to say it's a category kind of, is sports equipment. Everybody has sports equipment. I sell golf bags, golf clubs, baseball bats, baseball mitts, boxing gloves, taekwondo gloves, weightlifting equipment, weights itself. You know, weights itself sells for quite a bit of money. It's heavy. You're going to have to put them in a box that is 1 fee shipping box, because you don't want to go by weight for those. But there's all kinds of things. I used to sell golf clubs at the flea market for like $3 each. Now, sometimes I pick them up for $3. I usually don't spend more than that, but I can sell them for $30 a piece. I sold a set of golf bag with clubs one time for $1,500. So, you know, you can make big money in sports equipment if you know what you're doing. That's why they have Play It Again Sports and all those different ones, because they know they can make money in that, and so can you selling them on eBay. Always look for sports equipment, stuff that you think could sell. If you know tennis, get tennis rackets. I don't know tennis. I tend to not buy good tennis rackets. But if I knew tennis, I would be looking for the really good tennis rackets, and you can make a bundle. If I knew more about a lot of different sports, you can do so many things. Keep your eyes open for used sports equipment that's in good condition that you can resell. I had gloves, baseball glove mitts. Sometimes I've sold them for $100, $125. Normally I get about 30 for them. The lowest I ever got was 15, but normally I get around 30, 35, 40, but sometimes I've sold one for 125. So keep your eyes open on those. All right, number 3. How do I do number 3? Is it 3 like that, or is 3 like that? I don't know. Number 3 is perhaps my favorite item, toys. Now, I always would sell vintage toys between 1950s and 1980s, but now I'm getting into the 90s, and also getting into new stuff. We had a video on me going to the flea market and selling a whole table of toys, and I did very, very well. I sold a couple hundred. You need action figures. Action figures are huge. Not just kids collect action figures. They're collectibles. A lot of people do. Board games, old board games. I have a friend who owns a toy store. And there were some board games that I was looking for when I was a kid they never even heard of. But I have seen them out there. I bought one time that I really wanted, and I sold it on eBay for like $70. And afterwards I said, geez, I wish I kept it to at least play a couple times before I sold it. Because old board games people like. Plush, stuffed animals can sometimes sell for a lot of money. Puzzles, if they're new in plastic, puzzles are a great thing. Wind-up toys. I had an instance one time where one week I went and I bought a wind-up toy at a garage sale for $25. And I sold it for $250. My partner in crime, when I was going out the next day, she says, find another one of those today. I laughed, ha ha ha. I'd only found one in my lifetime. Well, that day, I went with my first garage sale. Someone had a wind-up toy car and a wind-up motorcycle. And I said, how much are these? And they said, $10 a piece, but if you buy both, I'll do $15. I nearly dropped. I bought them both. I got $125 for the car and $75 for the motorcycle. So wind-up toys, you can make a lot of money on. And dolls. Some people do tons of Barbie dolls. There's all kinds of dolls you can sell. And then toys don't have to be old. Every time I go to a thrift store, I head to the toys first. Every single time. I go to a garage sale, I'm looking for the toys first. It's always my #1 category for me to look for because there's so much money in toys. And a lot of people just ignore them. Even brand new toys. Legos. I mean, there's a lot of different things. If they're new in package, you can sell them online, on eBay, for a lot of money. Don't overlook toys. Now the next item is something new for me, but it is something that's easy to get and can sell for a lot of money. Used clothes. The reason is there's so many clothes available. You go to any thrift store, they're going to have a lot of clothes. You have to get to know what brands sell, and you have to buy them cheap. And one thing that I found that I do is I tell my friends and family that, hey, I'm selling clothes on eBay or Poshmark, and if you're going to donate anything goodwill, would you mind just giving it to me? Help me out a little bit. And you know what? I am selling their clothes as well. That's a good way to start out really cheaply. And some of the clothes goes for a lot of money. I've sold some clothes for $150 and $200. I'm shocked, but it works. So keep your eyes on decent clothes. Even if you're not a clothes person, people donate to you, try it. You'll be surprised. And my last one, this is clothes kind of too. It goes with a couple categories. Sports jerseys. Every team and every player, you can sell their sports jerseys, whether it's NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL football. I grab them. Don't buy them for more than $5. But there's always a sports game happening, unless it's during the coronavirus, and there is no games. But even right now, I'm still selling a lot. NHL is selling huge for me right now. But I sold NBA and I sold football even during this time. Vintage big players are big money. They can be $250, $300 jerseys. Now, some of them you're not going to get that much for, and some of them the players have already played and they're retired and people won't want them as much. But I always sell them. And if you have big name jerseys, you gotta buy them. I will spend $5 on a jersey. I don't want to spend more than that unless I'm absolutely sure it's gonna sell for a lot of money. But these are 5 great items that you need to sell on eBay and you can make huge profits from. So please don't overlook those 5. I'll recap one more time in case you were talking and missed it. Video games and consoles, sports equipment, vintage toys, even new toys, used clothes, and sports jerseys. Now, I don't know what you're doing today. Go out there, find something good, subscribe to our channel first. Press the little subscribe button, give us a thumbs up because we like that. But then put something on eBay. Let's see what happens. And go make yourself some money. This is Rockin' Robin. I will see you Wednesday with a video on secrets to Facebook Marketplace. So make sure you stay with that. Have a good week.